where knowledge is king and lady luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild. And now, here's the host of our show, Jack Barry.
Thank you very much, and welcome once again to the Joker's Wild. On our last program, we crowned a brand new champion. He won himself over $10,000 and then got in a game in which he is trailing. We'll find out if he can pull out of the fire as Jay Stewart reintroduces the champion and the challenger.
Here is that current champion, Jack. His winnings total over $10,300. He's a student and an all-star lacrosse player, Andy Daniels. And his challenger is a student and former member of the United States Air Force. Meet Denise Barrett.
Denise and Andy, welcome back to the Joker's Wild. Andy, on the last program, you ran your winnings up to $10,375, and then you got into this game, and you really are trailing. You feel badly?
Not really. I'm down. Hopefully I can come back, but if not, I've had a fantastic time.
Well, you're a lacrosse player at UCLA, you told us on the last program, and you've probably been trailing in that game and came back, didn't you?
Many times.
And so you're hoping to do it here.
Yes, sir.
And Denise, what are you going to do about that?
I'm going to beat him. I hate to do it. I really do.
Oh, I bet you hate to do
No,
it.
he's such a nice boy. I don't want to...
Well, you're both nice, and we also have some nice categories. Are you married, Andy?
No, I'm not.
How about you, Denise?
No, I'm not.
Oh, this is what they call a love match.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me show you the categories to be used in this game, the ones we were using on our last program. They are fast-forward initials, northeast, south, and west, action books, colleges, and grammar. When our game ended on the last program, Denise, you had $400, and Andy, you only had $100. You've got a lot of catching up to do. And unfortunately, it was your turn to go. Unfortunately for you, Andy. Denise, it is your spin. Let's see what you get.
Thank you, Jack.
Joker, action books, and colleges.
Gee, Jack, I will take colleges for 100, please.
Correct answer here would bring you to $500. It's all you need to win the game, but Andy does get a final turn. One of our service academies is located in Colorado Springs. Its athletic teams are known as the Falcons. For $500 and a possible victory, name the school.
United States Air Force Academy.
Right, for $500. For people who weren't watching on the last program, we should explain why you're jumping around like that. You actually were in the Air Force yourself some
yes,
time
I was.
ago.
Yes.
And so this question was not that difficult for you.
Right.
Andy, you're going to need a lot of luck right here.
A lot of luck.
You have to get, the only way under our scoring system you could catch her is to get 3 jokers. Or fast forward. You could play that till you win the game. Anything appears in the windows other than jokers or fast forward, the game is over and we have a new champion. Give him a spin.
Come on, fast forward.
Northeast, southwest, action books. Yes, you got it. Fast forward. I assume you're going to play it.
I have to take fast forward initials for 50, Jack.
Okay, you have $100. Under the rules of fast forward, you can keep on playing actually till you win. I can tell you now that if you could answer 9 questions, which would bring you $450, you would win the game. But you'll have to do that one after the other. Here is the question, okay? Here we go. If you're being punished in the Army, you're often put on the KP detail. For your first $50, which would bring you to $150, what do the initials KP stand for?
Kitchen patrol.
Yes, I can accept that, or kitchen police. Right, you have $150. As a technical matter, I better ask you if you want to go on. I assume you do. You better, otherwise you lose the game. Second question for $50. You've just purchased a 45 RPM record. For another $50, what does RPM stand for?
Revolutions per minute.
You now have $200. That's your second question. Third question coming up. If you're a leading hitter in baseball, it's good to be among the top RBI leaders. For your third question, what do the letters RBI stand for?
Runs batted in.
You now have $250. Your third question. Question number 4 coming up. An IQ test is given to children to measure their aptitude in a number of different subjects. What do the initials IQ stand for?
Intelligence quotient.
Right, you have $300. The score at the moment is 500 to 300. How you feeling, Denise? That explains it better than any words can tell. Your fifth question, worth $50. If you were trying to save dolphins, you might contact the EPA, a major government organization. For $350, what do the initials EPA stand for?
Environmental Protection Agency.
You have $350. Score 500 to 350 for your sixth question, which would bring you to $400. If you want to place a bet on a horse race in New York City and you can't get to the track, you go to an OTB office. For $400, what do the letters OTB stand for?
Off-track betting.
Yes, you have $400. Score 500 to 450. Denise, how you feeling?
It's getting worse.
Worse and worse, huh? For your seventh question, which would bring you to $450, in the metric system of measurement, what do the initials MM stand for?
Millimeter.
Yes, that's $150. For your next question, which would tie you at 500 apiece, to determine the number of guests at your next dinner party, you ask them to RSVP by a certain date. For $500 and a tie in French, what do the initials RSVP stand for?
Reserve spot via phone.
That may be it in English. I asked for it in French. I need the answer in French. What do the initials RSVP stand for?
I have no idea.
You're sure?
Yes.
Répondez-vous, s'il vous plaît. The winner with $500 is Denise Perret. I like what's going on better than the game.
It's not bad.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to apply to be a contestant next week. Andy, you've had a marvelous day on the program, and among other things, you won a trip to Rome. You won money which you said you badly need because you're going to be attending school in Scotland next year, and this money will come in handy. And I do hope that you found this all a very worthwhile and heartening experience.
Very much so, Jack. Thank you very much.
We wish you good luck in Scotland. I understand you're going to be playing some soccer there and hopefully get on the World Cup team when you come back, if you can make it. We hope that the trip will be a wonderful one, and you do go home taking with you, in cash and prizes and our very good wishes, $10,375. Let's say goodbye to Andy Daniels, and we'll be back with Denise after these words. Well, we have a new champion. She's won one game, and she'll get a chance possibly to win 5 games and take this home with her.
It's a brand new car! Skylark with high-energy ignition and powered by the economical, even-firing V6 engine. For efficient and optimum fuel economy, it's the Buick Skylark. And from Prestone 2 Antifreeze, the Flush and Fill Kit enables car owners to professionally flush cooling system and install antifreeze in minutes. Prestone 2 Flush and Fill Kit. Okay, Jack Barry.
Well, Denise, that automobile's a little way off. You have 4 more games to win. In the meantime, a chance to win a lot more money. Come on over here and see what you can do with our devil. Congratulations.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever get over here.
Yeah, you didn't?
Oh, he's so tough.
And I noticed you kissed him when he lost.
Well, that was
And you just
too
kissed
hard to
me?
do. Yeah.
You like to kiss people?
Nice people, yeah. Especially people with it. That's pretty nice, too.
Nice people, and she points down at the money.
Yeah, I like Ben. He's
Well, if you like that, you take a look over here, because up on the board, nothing but money and devils. Every time you spin and avoid the devil, you get the money. If you can get to $1,000 without seeing that ornery old devil, you get some bonus gifts, and here they are.
Denise, it's the Joker's Wild Fun and Games package. For your picture-taking fun, it's a camera. It's the Yashica FR2 system, featuring the fully automatic FR2 camera with electromagnetic shutter and ever-ready case from Yashica. It's the newest generation of electronic photography. Then for your musical entertainment, it's a stereo. From the Morse Electrophonic Studio series, this contemporary music center, AM/FM tape player, and automatic record changer from Morse Electrophonic, one of America's largest stereo manufacturers. Next, you'll have fun watching all your favorite TV shows on a giant projector TV set. From Muntz, the originator of self-contained projection television. It has remote-control electronic tuning and a 50-inch diagonal screen for your home viewing enjoyment, furnished by Muntz. Next, you'll always be on time for the fun with these watches. Elegantly styled by Jules Jorgensen, ladies 14-karat white gold rectangular case and matching slim tapered bracelet. And the latest in time, gents quartz analog day date and all stainless steel and micron two-tone with matching bracelet. And finally, Denise, you'll put those watches to good use because we're flying you to the city of no clocks, Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, you're going to Las Vegas, the city of no clocks, Nevada's largest city with its large, luxurious gambling casinos, busy nightlife, elaborate shows that attract visitors from all parts of the world. You'll have a week stay for two at the Maxim Hotel, a luxurious, shining new face in the heart of Las Vegas. 17 stories of the most elegant hotel on the famed Las Vegas Strip, furnished by the Maxim Hotel and Casino. And Denise, this fun and games package is worth almost $4,200 in cash and prizes.
So step up, take your luck, give him a spin, and avoid the devil.
Okay.
And your first spin gets you 75, 25, and 75. That's $175. Anybody's money. You got anybody out in the audience to give you any encouragement here?
Yeah, my three sisters.
Where are they,
They're
three
right there in the
sisters?
front row.
There they are, the Supremes. Oh! What should she do, sisters? Stop or go? Okay, give them a spin. Asking $175. You have 175 and 200. 400, $500, $550. Hard cash if you stop now. Your decision.
They say go ahead. I've got to go ahead.
Okay. 75, 75. You win! You win! A natural triple, which automatically brings you to $1,000 and gets you all the prizes, including the trip to Las Vegas. And I might add, if you're as lucky as that in Las Vegas, you'll have a lot more. Here you go.
Yes.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, $1,000 in cash, plus all the prizes, plus the trip to Vegas. You are winning in cash and prizes $4,700.
Oh, thank you.
I would like to make just one comment. When Andy lost, you gave him several lovely kisses.
Oh,
and when you came here now, you kissed me as you came over. Yes. And then when you won, you kissed me again.
Yes.
All I want to know is how I'm going to get over across to the stage to be close to you after you win the car. I'd like to know what's going to happen then.
No, well, some more kisses. Probably.
Some more kisses, all right. Before we do that, however, a little business, and then we'll get back to find out if you can win game number 2.
Thank you, Jack.
And here again is game number 2 for Denise Ferret, played against this challenge.
Coming up now, Jack is a postal clerk, originally from La Crosse, Wisconsin. He says he's a train freak. Meet Ted Lewis.
Hi, Ted.
Hi, Jack.
First, let me make a comment about your name, Ted Lewis. You bear the name of a very distinguished star of the old vaudeville and nightclub days.
Yes, I've heard many stories about him.
Is everybody happy? Remember Ted Lewis? And you're a train freak? What's a train freak?
Well, Jack, some people go down to the airport and watch the airplanes go by. Some people go down to the harbor and take pictures of ships. I'm a train freak. There's still a few of us around.
What happens when you ride on a train?
Well, I get a thrill. I meet the people that are there. I see the scenery we're passing through. I'm kind of a mechanical person. I enjoy the mechanics of what makes a train go, the actual mechanics of how the things work. It's kind of fun. It's interesting.
Well, Denise would like to train you to lose. That's what she'd like to train you to do.
I've got something for Denise, too.
Okay. I think everybody has something for Denise.
Yeah.
I have something for both of you, and those are categories. Here they are. Categories in this game are potluck. That could be any category. Games, followed by political movies. Then we have weights and measures, and finally, native countries. Ted Lewis, train freak, you're up. Good luck.
Thank you, Jack.
You have weights and measures, a joker, a triple.
Okay, Jack, I'll take weights and measures for 200.
It sounds like a hot foot, but it isn't. what exactly is measured in a unit called foot candles?
Light.
Yes, you have $200. Very good. In your second game, Denise Barrett, your spin. Political movies, weights and measures, and a pair.
Jack, I will take weights and measures for 100, please.
In nautical terms, what is the word for a depth measurement of 6 feet?
A fathom?
Fathom is right, yes, you have $100. 200 to 100, your spin, Ted Lewis. Native countries, weights and measures, potluck.
Ooh, I will take weights and measures again for 50, Jack.
Exactly what would you be measuring if you gave your answer in decibels?
Noise.
Or sound, yes. All right, we'll accept that for $250. Denise. Weights and measures, Joker, native countries.
Jack, I will take native countries for 100, please.
Bjorn Borg is the second male player in the history of tennis to win at Wimbledon 3 years in a row. What is Borg's native country?
Sweden.
Yes, it is. You have $200. You're 50 to 200. Your spin, Ted.
Thank you, Jack.
Joker, potluck, native countries.
I'll take native countries for 100, Jack.
What was the native country of renowned cellist Pablo Casals?
Spain?
Yes, right, $350. Denise. Potluck, games, and weights and measures.
Jack, I will take potluck for $50.
Johnny Cash wrote and sang, I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the ties that bind because you're mine. Name the song.
Ring of Fire?
Nope. $50 more if you can tell me, Ted.
I have no idea, Jack.
I walk the line. I walk the line. Your spin, though, Ted Lewis. Native countries, a pair, and political movies.
Native countries for 100, Jack.
Correct answer brings you to $450. She was born in Russia, taught school in the United States, and then moved to Israel. Name this native-born Russian lady who was Israel's famous prime minister.
Golda Meir.
Yes, Golda Meir. You're at $450. Your spin. Denise. Potluck, Joker, games.
Jack, I will take games for 100, please.
In which country would you be likely to perform a maneuver known as castling? C-A-S-T-L-I-N-G.
Scotland.
No, in what game?
Oh, what, castling?
Yes.
Cards?
Nope. Here you go, Ted. You could win the game with $550 and become the new champion. What's the game?
Chess.
That's the one. You're the new champion. Congratulations, Ted Lewis. You've just won the championship and $550. And in a few moments, we'll give you a chance to spit against the devil. I noticed something interesting, that this time Denise gave somebody a kiss even when they beat her.
Oh,
Denise is an exceptionally nice person.
I should say she is. And she is not only nice, but she goes home with quite a bit of money, makes it even nicer.
Yes.
Matter of fact, you leave our program with $4,700, Denise. Our best wishes from the kissin'est girl in town.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Denise. Thank you. We'll be back with Ted Lewis after this. And our champion is Ted Lewis. And Ted, we have one of those rare coincidences here on the Joker's Wild. They happen every once in a while. Andy Daniels, who was the champion prior to Denise, was, as you may have heard me mention, a lacrosse player, a good lacrosse player, going to Scotland. He's going to play lacrosse there. And I noticed that you are originally from La Crosse, Wisconsin, which is kind of an odd fact. Do you have any fond recollections of La Crosse, Wisconsin?
Yeah, Jack, I was born there and raised there. It's a very nice town. It's about 50,000 people. I have some family still living there. I get back there once in a while.
Well, I mentioned it because the La Crosse, Wisconsin, it has such a nice ring to it that I'm quite certain it must be a lovely place. In any event, Ted Lewis, we do not have sufficient time, which is really the reason why I've been talking about La Crosse, Wisconsin. We don't have sufficient time for us to play your bonus game right now, but if you will promise to return to the next program bright and early, we will bring you right over here. You'll hopefully not meet the devil. You will hopefully win a lot of money and a lot of prizes. So I recommend that you do come back, and we'll see you on the next program. Is that a deal?
Jack, I'll be here.
Very good. First thing on the next program, Ted Lewis spins against the devil. Hopefully he'll win. Hopefully you'll be out there, and hopefully I'll be here too. Jack Barry for the Joker's Wild. Thanks for watching, and goodbye, everybody.
All new Three's a Crowd.
He likes to do his little poses for me.
You might think you know her.
Try to act like you're good and bad.
You're still bitter. More information than necessary.
But do you know what she's saying about you?
Thinks he's Tarzan in the bedroom.
Dang right. I enjoyed that answer.
Can they switch seats?
Find out what she really thinks.
Baby, I love you, but you are not working well right now.
All new Three's a Crowd, weeknights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.